Question: how can one make up for missed prayers? It's an issue of dispute, and I know that you guys have the concept of what is known as qaza prayer, which is making up a prayer. Now, as Muslims, we base our religion on Qur'an and Sunnah. Agree? Agree. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whoever oversleeps a prayer or forgets it must pray it as soon as he remembers it. Now, the Prophet commented and said, there is no expiation other than that. The Prophet gave us, alayhi salatu wasalam, two excuses. One, forgetfulness. Two, oversleeping. And we know that Allah does not burden a soul beyond its capability. If someone oversleeps a prayer, he's not accountable because the pen has been lifted. And if someone forgets a prayer, Allah says in the Quran, رَبَّنَا لَا تُؤَاخِذْنَا إِن نَسِينَا أَوْ أَخْطَأْنَا. Do not burden us if we forget or err. So why would the Prophet say, alayhi salatu wasalam, he must pray it as soon as he remembers it? There's no expiation other than that. The answer is because once a person neglects prayer until the time runs out willingly, then he had committed a major sin and he cannot make that up. Why, Sheikh? Why can't we make qada prayer? Because Allah prescribed prayers at particular times. Inna salata kanat ala al-mu'minina kitaban mawquta. Verily that prayers had been prescribed upon the believers at specific times. So assume someone comes from the UK for Hajj. We know that the day of Arafah is on the 9th of Dhul Hijjah. This brother comes a day before, on the 8th, wearing his ihram, everything is fixed. He comes to the airport and they detain him for 3 days because there was a problem in his visa. And after sorting it out with the embassy and with the agency, on the 12th of Dhul Hijjah, they set him free. So the man goes directly to Arafah. Of course, there's not a single human being in Arafah. And he stays there for the whole day, which is the 12th of Dhul Hijjah. And someone says to him, Akhi, what are you doing? He says, I am making up my Hajj. I was detained and was prevented from making my Hajj. So now I'm making it up. What's the ruling on that? The answer is, this is totally out of the question. Why is that? Because Allah Azza wa Jal prescribed it to be performed on the 9th of Dhul Hijjah. Failing to do so means that your Hajj was not done at the correct time, at the correct date, and hence you cannot make it up. Likewise, the 5 daily prayers were prescribed at a particular specified time. If you neglect doing it within the parameters of this prayer, intentionally, without a legitimate reason, until the time runs out, then it is gone and you cannot at all do that or offer that, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.